Alright guys, here's Mark Boy 316 here with another video, and this is going to be part 2 of my Blu-ray collection for wrestling. Here we go. Alright, the first one we got here is Mick Foley for All Mankind with the nice little slip and the Mr. Socko. That's pretty cool. Then we have WrestleMania 30 with the big kind of slip cover, and of course this one also comes with the book, has some extras and stuff. That's a cool set. Then we have Living Life on the Razor's Edge, good old Scott Hall with a Scott Hall card. That's pretty cool. It's a great set. And we have Bragging Rights 2010 right there. This one comes with the Raw after the event. And we got Daniel Bryan, yes, yes, yes. Also have his book and Daniel Bryan card here. That's awesome. Good stuff. Some of these don't come with cards. I just cards that I have in my collection. Well, yeah, yes, yes, yes. Daniel Bryan. And we have the Ultimate Warrior. This is the one with the awesome poster back when they gave you stuff in DVDs, and then it has like a little advert thing there, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, good stuff. It is a to this set, obviously. The Ultimate Warrior, always believe. Good stuff. Then we have Falls Count Anywhere. Great set. Got, I think, 4 extra matches on it. And we got Vengeance 2011. There you go. It's actually double-sided Blu-ray insert, I guess, as you saw from the inside and the outside, so it doesn't matter what cover you have. Look at all the extras you get. Some good stuff on there. If the camera will focus on that. John Morrison and Sheamus and Randy Orton versus Cody, Christian, and Mark Henry. You got CM Punk versus The Miz. The winner gets to pick the stipulation that Vengeance for Del Rio and John Cena, which would end up being a last man standing match for the pay-per-view, as John Cena and JR against Michael Cole and Alberto Del Rio. And some good stuff there, and a lot more. From SmackDown, you got Mark Henry, John Morrison. Cody Rhodes thinks Randy Orton is evil. And you got Mask vs. Mask, two Sin Caras. Actually, some good extras on there. Vengeance 2011. You get the Monday Night War Know Your Role 3-disc Blu-ray. Great sets. Highly recommend you get the DVDs, the 4-disc sets, or the 3-disc Blu-rays with the bunch of extra content. Good stuff. And you get NXT Volume 1, Greatest Matches. Good stuff right there. And you got Eat, Conquer, Repeat. Good old Brock Lesnar advertising the collector's edition, which I do have. Good stuff. The Blu-ray. Any of these you see in part 1 or part 2, let me know. If you want a full review on these, I will. There's top 25 greatest rivalries. Again, with some cool extras. There's a good rivalry right there, Hogan and Flair. McMahon and Austin. And you got the top finishing moves right there. Cool stuff. I have the Best Buy exclusive with the 7 extra moves that they show on disc 3, I think it is. But awesome stuff. This is not on the Blu-ray, but cool 50 greatest finishing moves in WWE history. And we got Best of SmackDown and Raw 2011, 3 disc set. As you see right there. And watch the runtime of this. If it'll focus. Look at that, 13 hours. That is ridiculous. 13-hour runtime. And we got the click rules. There we go. Cool sets. A lot of unreleased and cool footage on there. I like that. Randy Orton Evolution of a Predator. There's Blu-ray exclusives on both disc 1 and disc 2. Some good stuff. Good documentary. Good set. Two Giants. Again, 4 or 5 extra mini profiles and 4 or 5 extra matches on the True Giants one here with Andre, Yoko, and Vader. On the back you got Andre and Bruno. But good stuff right there, True Giants. And you got UFC Best of 2010. There you go. It is a 2-disc set. It's underneath the insert there. But yeah, UFC Best of the 2010. I've only got 3 UFC Blu-rays. You got WrestleMania Monday here, the UK edition. North America never got a release of this. It's all matches, obviously, that happened after WrestleManias from the beginning till the Enzo Cass WrestleMania. This was a WWE 24 special on the network, and this is the director's cut, so it's pretty awesome. Oh, good stuff. We got Wrestling with Shadows. It's got the 2-sided cover, the original. Comes with the insert and booklet. Bret Hart Wrestling with Shadows. I got the pink cover on there, looks pretty cool. Then we got Survivor Series 2012. Yep, 2012 with Punk, Ryback, and Cena. So pretty awesome right there. The Destruction of the Shield with a Seth Rollins Superstar card. But yeah, a lot of extras on this one too. Good stuff. Then we have WrestleMania 37. Right there. Great stuff. We got WCW, The Best of Nitro. This is volume 2. Awesome stuff. Hosted by DDP. Great matches from WCW. Then we have Chi-Town Rumble from WCW and Clash of the Champions 6. And there's your match listing on the back. But yeah, that's a custom one. Another custom is Super Brawl 3 and Clash of the Champions 22. Got Vader and Sting right there. I like these custom ones, especially they're in good condition. Then we got the Dudley Boys, straight out of Dudleyville. Great set. This is the slipcover that turns into a I can get it out here, but yeah, turns into a table legs. So that's pretty cool. Good stuff. Then you got Over the Limit 2011. A lot of extras on that one, man. There it is. And we got the Raw 100 moments of Raw with the slipcover. Comes with the 1000th episode of Monday Night Raw. This one's also got a roundtable discussion as a part of a Blu-ray exclusive. So that's pretty cool. The Raw 100 top moments. And we have Macho Man, the true story of the Macho Man. Good stuff with a Macho Man legend card. Got the Great American Bash with Sting, Dusty, and Ric Flair. Good stuff. We also got the best pay-per-view matches in 2011, extra matches and promos with the little advertisement, and then for the chaperone. Yeah, good stuff. And we got Best of SmackDown 2009-2010. Comes with 3 extra matches on the bonus content. Then we got the Best of the Ladder matches, Crash and Burn. Great set. We've got the Bret the Hitman Hart, Shawn versus Bret, I should say. The greatest rivalries with the Montreal Screwjob. Extra right there. And a bunch of stories and extras. Good stuff. We got the Royal Rumble, true story. This one shines on... Documentary is kind of short and not as great as the true story of WrestleMania, but the extras on here are pretty cool. You got the Eddie Guerrero Royal Rumble match there from SmackDown. You got a mini Raw Rumble they had on Raw. You got Duke the Dumpster Rosie and Triple H from the 96 Free For All, which basically an unreleased match unless you own the original pay-per-view from the satellite dish back in the day. But yeah, it's some good stuff. True story of Royal Rumble. And you got SummerSlam 1992. They got a remastered on there. There's your disc. This one includes every single match. Even the US crowd didn't see, but the UK fans in attendance saw every single match. The 3 extra matches that were never shown on pay-per-view in North America are on here. Plus the pre-show is on here. And you also have 2 episodes of Superstars and 1 episode of Primetime Wrestling as the extras. So loaded with content. SummerSlam 92, a great SummerSlam. Bulldog versus Bret for the IC title. Great stuff. Great set. And you have Hell in the Cell 2010 with The Undertaker on the cover. And of course it's the Raw before the event. Then you have the Best of WCW Volume 3 right there. Always good to have those. Clash of the Champions with the slipcover. I also have the Best Buy DVD of this with the 2 extra matches on the DVD. But this one's got a lot of bonus content. Then we got Survivor Series 2019. The DVD never came with the pre-show, but this one's got every pre-show match on it. So, some good stuff on there. Survivor Series 2019. This is when NXT came up on the main roster. And great match with Brock and Mysterio. And good stuff right there. Fiend and Daniel Bryan. Great stuff. Then we got the Dawn of the Attitude Era. Good stuff there. A lot of bonus content on here. There is a 4-disc version of this in the UK, which exactly has the same thing as the Blu-ray does. So, but yeah, that's pretty awesome. Then you got the Best of WCW OMG moment. Kind of makes WCW kind of look like crap, but it is what it is. And we have the story of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Blu-ray. We've got Here Comes the Pain. This is the remastered one from the one disc set they had a while back. Again with Lesnar card. Right here. A lot of extras on here too. Like some good stuff. Awesome. Then we've got TLC with AJ Lee with Dolph Ziggler against John Cena for the Money in the Bank briefcase. This is obviously an Australian Blu-ray. I have an all-region Blu-ray player. We have a crap ton of extras on here too. Good stuff. Let's open that up. It is just the plain TLC disc. But yeah. Then we got Battleground 2013. There's your disc again. But yeah, 2013. With some 90 minutes of extras. Or is it 70 minutes? Yeah, 70 minutes of extras. Good stuff. And we got the Macho Man Randy Savage. It's like the Bret Hart one from part 1. It has every single 2 of his Coliseum videos from 86 and 88, along with 1 WCW home video. And then it's got bonus material including promos and career highlights. It's a custom Macho Man Blu-ray. Then you have Vampiro, Nail in the Coffin, documentary style Blu-ray on Vampiro, however you want to say. Awesome there. A lot of extras and stuff there too. Then you got the best of the WCW pay-per-view matches, Volume 1. I wish they would have made a Volume 2. That would have been fantastic. But yeah, good stuff there. Then you've got Evolve Blu-ray with good old Johnny Gargano there on the cover. A lot of stuff on there, a lot of content. Evolve 22. Gargano versus Del Sol. Then we got No Holds Barred. The reason this one's here, yes, it is the movie, but it does come with extra matches, as you see. Exclusive bonus material, SummerSlam 89 match with Brutus and Hogan against Savage and Zeus. And then we got the cage match, No Holds Barred. Hogan and Brutus against Zeus and Savage again. That's pretty awesome. You open this up, and it is the movie. And then it shows other titles, wrestling titles, knuckleheads, and other stuff on the slipcover there on the back. Pretty cool. Then we have Ultimate Warrior, the Ultimate Collection. We've got That Is Whatever Volume 2. We have got King of the Ring with the insert and a lot of bonus content. That's the King of the Ring. We've got Extreme Rules 2013 with Brock and Triple H. There's your disc. And again, bonus content right there. Awesome stuff. And we've got WCW, New York Knockout, Clash of Champions, 9 with Flair and Terry Funk in the main event in the I Quit match. And then you got Capital Combat 1990 with RoboCop. Look at that. Pay-per-view from WCW. And you got SummerSlam 2011 with some Blu-ray exclusives. So, pretty cool SummerSlam right there. And we got Survivor Series 2010 with the picture of Barrett there, the Nexus. And of course the Raw before the event is on there with the extras. We got a custom Ultimate Warrior set. There's a shot of the Blu-ray. And then this one comes with Warrior's film debut called Firepower from 1993. There's an entire movie on here. There's the cover art for the movie. Bonus material including all of the Warrior's runs along with his final interviews and more. So a lot of matches of the Warrior, stuff like that. Good stuff. And we got Eric Bischoff. Not the Steelbook, but there's Bischoff and Flair. They're fighting on the card. Good stuff. Eric Bischoff, Sports Entertainment's most controversial figure. Then you got Goldberg with the Goldberg card, as you see him there, right there, and another one there. Good stuff. Goldberg. But yeah, good stuff there. And you got the greatest superstars of the 21st century. Disc 1, Disc 2. And then we got Super Brawl 4 and WCW Spring Stampede 1994. So another custom Blu-ray. And then you got the Money in the Bank Anthology, which is like obviously the briefcase with a lot of extras. Basically every cash-in on here, pretty cool. Now I gotta reposition myself here to get the rest here. We have SummerSlam of 2013 with Daniel Bryan and John Cena. We have the best of UFC 2009. We have the Elimination Chamber 2011 with both the Raw and SmackDown shows as extras, which is pretty cool. That's the UK version. The North American used to be a DVD and Blu-ray combo and only had the Raw as a special feature. Did not have the SmackDown. This one does. That's pretty awesome. Cool stuff. Then we have SummerSlam again. This one 2010 with some extras and stuff. And we have the Midnight Express for this set, another custom set. We have the WCW here, as we have WrestleWar 89 and WrestleWar 1990 right there. We have Money in the Bank of 2013 right there. We have Positively Living, Diamond Dallas Page, great documentary. As you see, a DDP card with Kimberly. But yeah, great set there. Then we have Kevin Owens Fight. Open that up. We got a KO card. Great documentary, actually. Cool set. We have the OMG set. Right there. To this set. We have the Monday Night Wars, Shots Fired. Again, a lot of bonus content. It is a 3-disc set. John Cena's Greatest Rivalries. Right there. With a John Cena card. We got WrestleMania 36. I do believe this one comes with Becky Lynch card from the DVD and a Kofi Kingston card. And the insert and the Hall of Fame code. So yeah, a lot of stuff comes with this one too. So yeah, cool stuff. So yeah, cool slipcover with it and some good stuff. There you go, WrestleMania 36. Another one here, WrestleMania 26. I don't know why it's a clear case, but a good shot there, WrestleMania. And it comes with the bonus run SmackDown and the Hall of Fame. But yeah, this one's a clear case. It came with that when I ordered it. I know it's not supposed to be a clear case, but here we got WrestleMania 34, which comes with the bonus NXT entire pay-per-view. That's pretty awesome. Then we get WrestleFest 85. This is a Mid-South wrestling event. That's pretty cool. Custom Blu-ray. Then we have SummerSlam right here. Cool shot there. Good set. This one is, there's a spine. I'm trying to figure out. Oh yeah, 2012. Yeah, right there. Boy, that was small. Then they have Batista. Animal Unleashed. Then we have Best of Madison Square Garden. Cool set right there. We've got Sting, the best of Sting, and it's just like the DVD. It's got the kind of fake picture right there of the fake Sting, right there. But yeah, a lot of content on that. And we got the best of SmackDown and Raw 2012. We've got the War Games. That's pretty awesome there, with the kind of War Game style card. Pretty cool extras on there too. Then we have Elimination Chamber of 2013 with the bonus features and extras. And we have SummerSlam 2015. There we go, with all the stuff on the insert. We have Mercury Rising, a pretty cool Blu-ray right there. We have a steelbook of 32 right there. Includes all the extras, the pre-show matches and everything. Awesome steelbook. We got WrestleMania 27 again, but this is a 3-disc set instead of the 2-disc set. Does not have a slipcover to it, but has the Raw and SmackDown episodes. The 2-disc only has the Raw episode. So I figured why not get the UK version, more content. And we have the best of the pay-per-views 2009, 2010. There we go. And final 3, we have the best of the pay-per-view matches 2013. Then we have another custom one here, as it is Slamboree 93 and Slamboree 94 from WCW. And the last one is a custom Ultimate Warrior one. And this one comes with all 3 Coliseum videos from 89, 1990, 1992. Bonus material including Warriors WCW run and this final match in 2008. And it's against, I believe, Orlando Jordan. If you remember Orlando Jordan. But there you go. Open that up. And that's the Ultimate Warrior one. But yeah. So from customs to my Blu-ray, real Blu-ray in North American and UK versions, some of them Australian, different regions, and that's my entire wrestling Blu-ray collection. So thank you so much, you guys, for joining me for part 2. This was the final part, and I will catch you guys in the next one. If you want any of these reviewed, please let me know. Thank you guys for joining me.